The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied by Fire Ants, making their way to the ring from the anthill, Beef Ants and Green Ants. Together they are just a lot of ants, or maybe the resistance, or maybe the colony at this point, I don't know. Already at ringside, their opponents, accompanied by A, W, and L.
Good evening, wrestling fans, from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League, episode 248, and why is the music still playing? What am I seeing on my monitor right now? What the hell is that? That is the biggest ant I've ever... That can't be real. Well, that is... Titan Ant. Hang on a second. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, okay, that's brilliant. That's what I think it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed that this tag team match will not, I repeat, not be Thief Ant and Green Ant versus the Young Dragons. It will in fact be Thief Ant and Titan Ant. Earlier this week on AWLWrestling.blogspot.com or blogspot.jp, depending on where you are, Thief Ant said that he had examined Thug Life Nakakanichi, the Grand Champion, and he declared, "What's yours is mine." And I think Thief Ant just found his own giant backup. W and L of the Young Dragons will start us off here. 15 minutes on the clock in this tag team match. Points are, in fact, on the line, just like in Chikara. 3 points, 3 consecutive tag team victories, and you can challenge for the AWL Grand Championship. Thief Ant comes into this match with a record of 2-1 in the AWL, not a long-tenured competitor by any stretch of the imagination. Of course, W and L have never won a match in their lives. Fake Irish whip into the knee strike, he tried that earlier and it worked. That seems to be a good little bit of offense for W. He should probably hang on to that. Thief Ant now, waistlock, German suplex, plants W right on the back of his head. He may go for a cover, may win this tag team match without even oh, never mind. And here we go, Titan Ant making his first appearance in an AWL ring. And this giant, look at the size difference here. W barely comes up to Titan Ant's waist. Fire Ant clearly approves of this. Titan Ant, wow, that's incredible. W rolling to the outside, that's probably smart. And this is interesting. Titan Ant saying, okay, one goes out, the other comes in. It's not Chikara. We do not use Lucha tag rules, mostly because we can't. So that was not a legal tag. W rolling to the floor, that was not a tag under our system of rules here in the Animated Wrestling League. I'm not sure if Titan Ant was fully aware of this. I'm going to assume that Titan Ant is a graduate of the Chikara Wrestle Factory and therefore is completely legal to be here. We have a deal with them. Any graduates of the Wrestle Factory are allowed to appear. They don't have to go through the AWL Dojo system. The system that W and L are students of. Well, I probably shouldn't be bragging about that. Nice kick by Thief Ant to dodge a sneak attack. Titan Ant being forced to roll to the outside. And another kick from Thief Ant to block. Oh, doesn't work a third time, unfortunately. W really needs to either make a tag or go out after Titan Ant, press the advantage. He chooses the coward's way out, not surprising. Oh my god, L just went 10 feet in the air. Oh! And that's at least 2 or 3 broken ribs. Oh! I think he picked him up by his face. And that's a smart move by L. Go after the leg of Titan, but it doesn't take him off his feet. Trying to control the bigger man, not really working. L in huge trouble here. Irish whip into the corner, possible tag Kogeki. That could work, or maybe not. 12 minutes remaining on the clock in this 15-minute match. Though I don't think Titan Ant's really trying to win this. I think he's just showing off. I think this is a message from Thief Ant and the Colony to Thug Life, Tanaka Kenichi, and Bigfoot, trying to convince them, hey, we figured out your game, we're playing it ourselves. Nice head scissors by L. That's incredible. Tag made, and again, Titan Ant, maybe a little bit of a glass cannon here, as he's obviously incredibly powerful. Wait a minute, a tag refused, I think. L doesn't want to be anywhere near this, neither does W. And this is smart. You've got the advantage. Run with it. And now that advantage is completely gone. Thief Ant watching from the ring apron. Fire Ant, Green Ant watching from the side. The Colony swarming. And a beautiful, powerful Uranagi onto the crowd barricade. I'm surprised the barricade didn't break. And I'm even more surprised that, well, W didn't break. This is ridiculous. Uppercut. Thief Ant is vulnerable. He is human. Or ant, as it were, I should say. Oh, look at this. Picks him up and just drops him. No technique, no finesse, no real skill. Definitely a rookie wrestler. He's not been in our sport for very long. Obviously, then this is his first match in the AWL. I don't think he's had that many matches outside of the Wrestle Factory. Outside of the training school in Philadelphia, but this is incredible potential. Diving tag, L now the legal. Oh, wow. Drop kick right to the chest. And it doesn't even phase him. Going for a power bomb, I think, here. Yes. Boom. Complete deadlift. Total dead weight power bomb. Vertical suplex and just drops him. Titan Ant doesn't leave his feet unless he has absolutely no choice, does he? Okay, it looks like the ring apron is not safe when Titan Ant is in the air. Oh, wait a minute. That shot seemed to have rocked him, but again now, both of the Young Dragons are down. L is the legal combatant. He's in the foreground of your screen on his knees. Titan Ant doesn't seem to realize that. Titan Ant just left the ring. That's going to restart the referee's 20 count. Now you see it 1. Use a 20, and that's the wrong Young Dragon in the ring. And W now with an opportunity to take advantage of, sorry, L I think. Sorry, L's the legal fighter right now. L with an option to take advantage, and he's trying to, and failing miserably. Look at this, just simply grabs an, and now a double team, and they do manage to take Titan Ant off of his feet. With the double team, Fire Ant may come in to help. Disqualifications are in effect here. Oh boy. 8.5 minutes on the clock. The Colony swarming around Titan Ant. This is not good. The referee's count is continuing, ladies and gentlemen. If he hits 20, someone's going to be disqualified. In the AWL 3-point system, points can be awarded off of count-out, disqualification, whatever. I don't think the Young Dragons are going to take this another 8 minutes. It's not going to happen. This is just our first contest tonight. Tonight in the main event, we've got a Joshi reshuffle match. We've got a 2-on-2 tag team number 1 contenders match. We have got, that's a 16, I think. 17. 18. 19. He's got to get back in the ring now. 20 does not make it. Count out. And a point for the Colony.
The fans and the Titan and the Colony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the landscape of the Animated Wrestling League has just changed significantly with the coming of Titan Ant, and we're just getting started. Hajime!
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be contested under Cage Master rules for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship.
And if you're wondering what Cage Master rules are, well, congratulations, you're not the only one.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting out of Minneapolis, Minnesota, now residing in Las Vegas, Nevada. One half of the New Classics, the penultimate fighter, the technical wizard, Lee Masters.
Lee Masters comes into this Intercontinental Challenge with a record of 54-46 for a ratio of +8. And can somebody give me the paper, please? Can somebody tell me what the hell a Cage Master rules? Bunch of incompetent twits, you know that, right? What do you mean my mute button wasn't on? Huh. Okay, this is interesting.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, from the laboratory, representing the All-Mets, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League.
Of course it's on the last page.
Intercontinental Champion. Tonight, he makes his 4th title defense. Project Tetsu.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, according to the paperwork that I've just been handed, in a Cage Master rules match, the entire match takes place within the confines of the steel cage. There are no pinfalls. There are no disqualifications. Victory occurs by submission or knockout only. In the event of a time limit draw, the champion retains the title. Champion's advantage in play. Traditionally, all traditional time limits in effect. Sorry, reading that for the first time because we can't really get our shit together around here, it turns out. So this is basically MMA rules, and I'm going to go out on a bit of a limb and assume it was Lee Masters who came up with this. The only trained mixed martial artist in the Animated Wrestling League. We will have no official in-ring introductions, because nobody wants to get in a cage with that thing. frankly, I don't blame them. That is the Intercontinental title, your gateway to the Grand Championship, and the steel cage is lowering at a disturbing speed. Man versus machine. 30 minutes on the clock. Standard championship match time limit. Oh, first strike of the match is Project Tetsu. Dr. Jigoku is obsessed. Dr. Jigoku, the creator of Project Tetsu, is obsessed with controlling the Grand Championship, proving his augments and his Dore Core superior. Project Tetsu has held the title in the past. If he can defend the Intercontinental title twice more, including this match, he will get another shot at the gold. Of course, if that doesn't work, there's a backup plan. M05, one of the Dore Core, in the wings. In the AWL Best 4 in line for a title match. Additionally, H03, the man I know as Hakaisha, will be in the Fight for 4 later tonight. That's not... We don't want to give the Dore Core title opportunities, but it's the win-loss record. Gotta go by the win-loss ratio. Speaking of which, Project Tetsu comes into this match with a record of 42 and 22, a record of plus 20, making him one of the best wrestlers in the AWL, despite the fact that everything he's earned in his life, he has cheated to get. He couldn't cut it as a professional wrestler, so he went to a mad scientist to get made into a cyborg. Uh-oh. Backbreaker. Sidewalk slam style backbreaker by Project Tetsu. Am I the only one imagining a match between Project Tetsu and Titan Ant right now? Up, down, across the throat. Kick away by the challenger. Nobody's going for a cover here because there are no pinfalls in a Cage Master rules match. Vertical suplex, trying to hit that big knockout blow and or wear your opponent down in order to slap on a submission. Drop kick by the challenger. And he's taking way too much time. He needs to get on him. Needs to ground and pound. Needs to... Or stand and strike. That works too. Almost a spinning drop kick. Takes him down, but only for half a second or so. We're not even 3 minutes into this bout, and I'd say the offense has been about 75 to 80% Project Tetsu so far. Lee Masters trying his best, but stopping to pose for the crowd, eat up the adulation. He's a gifted wrestler, one half of the most decorated tag team in the history of the Animated Wrestling League, a Season 0 original, but he has got an ego. He's a hothead. He's a glory hound. Always has been. His partner, Sammy Nix, the suplex master, keeps that in check, but for all of his flaws, he is, pound for pound, I think, the best striker in the AWL today. And this could be the knockout combination? No, says our outside official. That's one difference between Cage Master rules and MMA, the referee not actually in the ring, because would you want to be? These people are dangerous. Headbutt to the steel helmet. That was a very stupid move, and it caused him to walk right into a power slam by Project Tetsu. Lee Masters got to be reeling. Possible concussion. He appears to be on spaghetti legs, but no, he counters another power slam attempt. Double leg takedown, the spine buster. And he tries to, and he locks in a dragon sleep, but no, his arm slips off of the helmet. He's got the arm barred, but he doesn't have the head locked. And that allows Project Tetsu to escape all too easily. Flying forearm strike by the challenger, the champion reeling at least for the half second. Up and down. Reversal of fortunes. He's looking for a choke slam or maybe the Tetsu driver. No, he's going old-fashioned. Picks him up. Choke. Slam! And he's got those nasty claws on the end of his gauntlets that will sink into your flesh, give him better grip. whip. DDT. 5 minutes have elapsed. Go boom, take on. Go boom, take on. Now wrenching at the nose, maybe fish hooking. It's no holds barred inside the cage. Back elbow. Desperation attempt to regain momentum here, but I don't think it's working. Project Tetsu applying the size and power advantage, the strength advantage. Right here. Submission opportunity, and I don't think Lee Masters has anywhere to go for successful title defenses. But Project Tetsu, he is on his way, possibly, to the Grand Championship. You're not getting... No. I don't think Lee Masters ever really had a chance here. Look at, especially once this bear hug is locked in, the waist lock, the hydraulics in the arms of the cyborg Project Tetsu, meaning that Lee Masters had absolutely no opportunity to do anything but tap out. The inventor of the cage master rules match, loses his
Here's
first.
your winner, and still Animated Wrestling League is the Continental Champion, Project Tetsu.
And that will mark the 43rd victory in the AWL for the Intercontinental Champion, Project Tetsu. As the cage rises into the rafters, we may be looking at the next AWL Grand Champion. Well, it's been a victorious night for the big men so far at AWL 248. Project Tetsu defends the Intercontinental Championship. Titan Ant wins his debut match, mostly by himself. But now we're going to see if the best big man in the history of the AWL, now that he has fallen to the darkness, will enter the best four. This is a fight for four. The winner with a future title opportunity. Hassan, H03, Hakaisha. 1-on-1, standard 10-minute time limit. This hurts. This just hurts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is a fight for four. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Kid Canada, the Arab American Dream, Hassan!
Hassan tonight accompanied by the man who bears a golden opportunity that gives him any match, any time, any place, any opponent, any stipulation. But right now, Hassan looking to punch his own ticket to the Grand Championship, what it's all about here in the AWL. Every man desires power, every man desires to be champion. Hassan also now has to deal with, frankly, the best wrestler in the AWL. Mathematically, that is the case. And now he works for Dr. Jigoku. No, I said frickin'. You can't demonetize us. I didn't monetize this damn thing in the first place. I don't make money from this.
And his opponent, representing and
where is the mute button anyway? That's the mute button? That was the mute button.
3.
That's kind of cool. So if I push this button, nobody can... Red light comes off, they can hear me again? Okay, I have to admit, it's going to be useful anytime I need to cough, isn't it? They actually call it a cough button? Well, that's kind of dumb. Well, not my place to question, I suppose. Anyway, the Doom Bunny, or sorry, DB02, leading the Dore Corps. But it will be the big man, H03, Hakaisha. who comes into this match with the best win-loss record in the AWL, a record of 79 wins. This will be his 80th win if he wins tonight. And 33 losses, a ratio of plus 46. Basically guaranteeing himself a place in the top rankings for the rest of his natural-born life. Hassan, on the other hand, comes in to this with an also ridiculously respectable 77-47 record for a ratio of plus 30. So these are two of the best wrestlers. One of them just happens to be a brainwashed zombie. 10 minutes on the clock. This is the fight for 4. The cornermen hopefully will stay the hell out of this, although considering it's the Duray Corps, I'm not holding out hope. Armbar by H03. H03. Oh, wait a minute. No, trying to push him back and succeeding. Hassan, not as big in any dimension, but no slouch in the power department himself. A great all-rounder. Both of these men... Oh, boy. Oh, former champions in multiple divisions, singles, tag team, etc. Irish whip into the corner, off of the ropes. Oh, lariat! Stan Hansen style lariat. And I think Hassan realizes he probably should have stayed home today. Fun little bit of trivia for you as I look at the AWL win-loss records here on my laptop. Hakaisha, the number 1 win-loss record, plus 46. Number 2, Gamba Hishi Dark, plus 31. Hassan, plus 30. Project Tetsu, plus 20. Tiger Mask 2, plus 19. And it goes down from there. The top win-loss record in the Joshi division is the undefeated Akira Merune with 10 victories under her belt. She will face the winner of tonight's main event at AWL 250. Yes, I've been doing it that long. 250 episodes. It's also worth noting that both men in this match have had over 100 matches in this promotion since we started keeping the records at AWL 1. And that's interesting. Akaisha going to the outside, grabbing the rope, knowing he's safe there. So H03, yeah, I know he's called H03 now. That's Hakaisha. Right hand, taking the big man down, and that's a mistake. Press the advantage while you've got it. Although, to be fair, I don't blame Hassan for not going to the outside with 3 other members of the Duray Corps. Dr. Jigoku's brainwashed servants on the outside. Up, down, Fisherman Buster. We've already seen 1 count out tonight. I'd hate to see that again, though you can enter the best 4 by any method of victory. So unless it's a double count out, you would still get the 4th member of the best 4. The current AWL best 4 stands at Wyvern, who will challenge for the title at AWL 250. Thief Ant, who you saw earlier tonight introducing the world to Titan Ant. And one of the creatures at ringside, M05, being formerly known as Majiku, in the number 3 position. The winner of this match will take number 4, and Tanaka Kenichi, who has so far managed to squeak by, mostly by cheating, and getting himself disqualified in his most recent title defense. I've said it before, I'll say it again, the AWL Grand Championship has never been more vulnerable than it has been in the hands of Thug Life Tanaka Kenichi. A little under 6.5 minutes remaining. Fall away slam throws him a quarter away across the ring. Damn near threw him into the turnbuckle. Up. Oh! German suplex right into the top rope. That is elevator cable wrapped in electrical tape. That is not a rubber band he just hit his head against. Matt Classic Jr., who will complete the test of 10 one way or the other at AWL 250, suffered a career-shortening concussion from a move like that. Akaisha going possibly for the Tatsumaki. Oh, lifting DDT. Hassan had that scouted. That's one of the few advantages the AWL has over the Ray Corps. We know these guys. Paradigm shift. He's Satsuwaza. Finishing maneuver. The ultimate technique. He's Satsuwaza. 1, 2. From the Arab American babyface. The paradigm shift. Not effective. Kick out at 2.5. By the barely human anymore Ray Corps. Halfway through the time limit. Gobun Keikan, Gobun Keikan. Kick to the midsection. Drop kick taking the monster down. I'm going to call him a monster because look at him at this point. Oh dear, this is not good. Picks him up. DDT! May not be a... Oh, wait a minute. There's the Doom Bunny. Sorry, DB02, H03's former official tag team partner, former co-tag team champion. Hassan, a tag team expert himself. Back elbow. Neck breaker. Slow and deliberative, but it does work. Takes the big man down, hits him on the back of his head. Now going, I think, possibly, yes, for one of his signature submissions, the Bald Eagle Clutch. Bald Eagle Clutch, he's got it locked in, and that is locked in deep. Akaisha's going to have to power out of this. And he does. Actually, no, he slips out the back, trips. Hassan sends him nose first into the canvas. And now the Doom Bunny apparently trying to remove the turnbuckle pad. Excuse me, didn't hit the cough button on that one. Elbow drop right to the head. I don't think he got all of it, however, as 3.5 minutes remain on the clock. In the event of a time limit draw, neither man will enter the best 4. Now, wait a minute. Now, a modified Bald Eagle Clutch of his own from Hakaisha, modified due to the size, the height of H03. Hassan in control as 3 minutes remain. Throws him over the top rope. He hangs on and gets brought back into the ring the hard way by Hassan. Hassan with the cover for the 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count. More than 7 minutes into the match, not even a 2 count for Hakaisha. Hassan trying to slow down the pace. He's not got time to do that. I'm sorry. This just doesn't. Two and a half minutes. Hassan conflicted. I can see it in his eyes. He knows this man. He trained with this man for years. Wrestled against him. Wrestled with him. Bionic elbow. Tribute to the late, great Dusty Rhodes, the original American Dream. And Doom Bunny once again getting up on the apron, distracting Hassan, giving H03 an up. Wait a minute, going for another paradigm shift, I think. Yes, no, counter into a fireman's carry takedown. I don't know what remains of the mind of Hakaisha, but he clearly still knows his opponents. He knows his fellow AWL veterans. Irish whip into the corner. I don't think so. Right hand. Uh-oh. And Kid Canada wisely getting out of the way here. Drop kick through the ring. The AWL fans not happy about this, and I don't blame them one little bit. H03 rolling what's left of Hassan into the ring. This could be it. Oh no, he could have covered him there. I think he could have won the match there. Uh-oh. Powerbomb, deadlift style, drops him right flat. Less than a minute. Why are you picking him up? Pin in, get it over with. Or you just... I think 803 is just trying to inflict damage, trying to hurt the Arab American Dream. 40 seconds remaining. This could easily go to a time limit draw. Irish whip. Oh, face first, 30 seconds left. Rebound into the suplex. 20 seconds, plenty of time. If he's going to do, he's going to have to do it now. Shoots the half. Lateral press, 1, 2, and somehow, desperately, Hassan gets the shoulders up. There's only 10 seconds on the clock. This is going to go to a time limit draw, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize, but we will have no new member of the Best Four tonight. But let it be known, Hassan did not give up.
Has been ruled a time limit draw.
Neither man enters the Best Four. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But since that match has officially gone long, we're going to have to jump straight in to our next match, and it's going to be a tag team match. Tag team number 1 contenders match, as Icarus and Travis Huckabee of Fist face Yamada Jiro and Hifumi Ryuji, the spoilers, for the champions Nippon Yokata. We go straight to the action in the ring. Icarus will start us off against the last Japanese man who is personally offended every time he has to step into the ring and touch a gaijin. Icarus, a Gen 1 original from the Chikara Wrestle Factory. Yamada Jiro, a jackass. Yamada Jiro comes into this match underwater. Record of 27-30 for a ratio of -3. He's not going to be getting title shots anytime soon here in the Animated Wrestling League. Icarus, an outsider, Chikara guy, guest star, if you will. Undefeated in the AWL, 2-0. Not a great record, but undefeated is undefeated. Nippon Yokata currently controls the tag team titles. The Fake Liger and the Lunatic Hasaiki are the tag team champions of the world. This duo of Yamada Jiro and Hifumi Ryuji are overcastled by Icarus, going up to the red rope, not wasting any time with that rolling senton. This combination of Nippon Yokata are the spoilers. They're trying to prevent other teams from gaining 3 points and challenging for the tag team titles. This is pretty much the same tactic Icarus used when he was a member of the Hexed Men, the servants of the dark entity, I'm going to say the dark god, Naz Muldoon. Fortunately, Naz Muldoon, with the Eye of Tyr destroyed, no longer has a way to manifest in our world, which I think is just good for everybody. The fewer Dark Lords we have in the world, the better, I think. I don't think I'm going too far out on that. 13 minutes remain on the clock. Overhead chop. Shades almost over to Kitozan. Irish whip into the corner. What have we got here? Tag, no. That's the veteran instincts of Icarus, the veteran by a mile of this quartet. Get rid of the tag team partner. Isolate your target. Excellent tag team strategy. Oh, face first into a Koji clutch. A modified Koji clutch. He's using his hand for some extra leverage there, some extra grip. By Yamada Jiro, able to reverse the pressure. Icarus, however, again, the veteran, not fazed by failure. A lot of younger, less experienced, or more hot-headed wrestlers would just, when someone breaks out of your submission hold, they'll scream, they'll look shocked. Icarus just moves to the next fight. Yamada Jiro looking for something, I'm not entirely sure what. It's not going to be good. No, he's not going to get it. What the hell? Small package driver counter escape into a backdrop driver. Not quite a Saito suplex. May he rest in peace. But still effective. Something you'll notice about Yamada Jiro, he likes to steal moves from better Japanese wrestlers. We'll see the Akito-san chop. We'll see the Antonio Inoki fall-away slam. We'll see the Rainmaker. We'll see the high fly flow. We'll see the Liger bomb. Over the top. What do we have here? Oh, look at this. He's not happy. Ifumi Ryuji, I don't think it's been legal yet in this entire contest. Icarus, drop kick. Icarus wrestling a deliberate pace, but still a high-paced match here. He knows he has to control the bout. But he knows that he's not tagging in Travis Huckabee either. I think there may still be some trust issues from Icarus to his protege, his pupil. Icarus recruited Travis Huckabee into this new version, this new iteration of the Fist stable. If you don't know, by the way, if you don't know your Chikara, wait a minute, cover. 1, 2, Ifumi Ryuji, the Prince of the Pinfall, with a quick 2 count and a kick right to the temple. He's a scientific wrestler, but he knows how to punch and kick just as well as anybody else. Ifumi Ryuji looking for something. Small package, 1. Small package driver. He knows every possible pinning combination on the planet. As Travis Huckabee of Fist breaks up the pin. If you don't know your Chikara history, Fist, F-I-S-T, it is an acronym. It stands for Friends in Similar Tights. Because it's that kind of a show. Uh-oh, what do we have here? Power slam possibly? No! Icarus gets his arms up to protect himself across the top rope, but that's still gonna hurt no matter where it hits you. You just don't want it hitting you in the throat. Approximately 6 minutes have elapsed here. Wild chop by the Winged Ring Warrior. Try saying that 5 times fast. Actually, I will. Winged Ring Warrior, Winged Ring Warrior, Winged Ring Warrior, Winged Ring Warrior, Winged Ring Warrior. Hey, it worked. Back elbows to escape, possibly a downward spiral. And now Ifumi Ryuji going to try to do something spectacular through the rope. Oh, and a screwed up defense. Screwed up defense with a missed cross-body block by the former referee turned Golden Grappler, Travis Huckabee. 8 minutes remaining. There are clocks set up around ringside. We've got a clock up on the Tron. There's a couple of clocks over by the timekeeper's area. We've got one in front of the commentation station as well. And the referee is empowered to give time cues every minute. He will tell the wrestlers how much time they've got left. So there is no excuse for any AWL competitor not to know when the time limit is coming to its end. Speaking of coming to it, oh wait a minute, Icarus has been busted open, rolling elbow. Icarus is bleeding from the forehead. I can't quite get a good look at it from this angle. But if that gets into his eyes, that's going to seriously compromise his vision. The referee may even have to stop the match if it gets too bad. Leg breaker. The referee will also stop the match if these guys don't get back in the ring, and quick. Yeah, and I can see it better now. Right, yeah, right on the crown of the head, right on the forehead. Icarus busted open. But he's not, but now he's showing off. Now he's just being a douchebag. And he's getting a whipping spine buster into a cover. Beautiful float into that cover by the Prince of the Pinfall, Hifumi Ryuji. Now all 4 men in the ring, 3 men in the ring. And now we're down to our legal fighters. Up we go, look at this, Icarus gonna fly. The winged ring warrior gonna show that he will not go too close to the sun. And he whiffs on the drop kick. That could be the blood loss. That could be the impaired vision of the Gen 1 original of Chikara Pro, Icarus. And he's going now. Isatsuwaza, Wings of Icarus, nails it. Hifumi Ryuji, well, no, he's not going for the pin. Why not? Icarus has won so many matches. He might be going for the Blu-ray, but not from that position. He's not going to. Oh my God, what is he doing? Melted Wings of Icarus. Too close to the sun, but close enough for victory. 2, 3, no! Hifumi Ryuji showing more than I thought he was capable of. This is nuts. One, two, three, no! I'm not entirely sure I believe this. This is bonkers. I repeat, bonkers. And finally, with the blood loss, the pain, no! Hifumi Ryuji not letting him make the tag. And there's the assist by Travis Huckabee, illegal hold, fans. More than 10 minutes deep into this match, and Travis Huckabee has barely been involved. And now he goes down to the floor, down to the protective mats on the AWL arena. Oh! High impact offense from the Prince of the Pinfall, trying to act as spoiler to protect the fake Liger and the lunatic Hasaiki. Huckabee desperate for a tag, but that's not going to happen while Hifumi Ryuji has Icarus' head in a vice. Bell clap, and Icarus must make the tag now. And finally, common sense prevails over ego. He does it. Ricky DeRobert on the other side. Travis Huckabee, the Golden Grappler, the winner of this year's Johnny Kidd Invitational Tournament. Corkscrew. Dragon Screw Leg Whip by the newest member, one of the newest members of Fist, the newest in the AWL certainly. 3 minutes remain on the clock. And Travis Huckabee is, for all intents and purposes, a fresh man here. If Fist is going to win this, this is when they're going to have to do it. Icarus is a non-factor. He's still bleeding. And now he's on the floor, can't even stay on the ring apron. Huckabee's hair finally starting to regrow out. Up, down. Liger Bomb, Senpai Bomb as he calls it. Isatsuwaza, the Senpai Bomb. Cover. 1, 2, no! Icarus and Travis Huckabee with a great strategy here. Nearly 8 minutes into the bout and a 1 count off of a finishing maneuver. Shades of Antonio Inoki countered. Flying knee! Shades of Jumbo Tsuruda, if anything else. Oh! Drop down. Belly to belly slam. Low DDT. Huckabee, I hope he's got the timing right here. He's only got 1 minute 40, 100 seconds. Headbutt. Can't say I can condone that. But Travis Huckabee might be looking for maybe a... No! Icarisian suplex! The Icarisian suplex, but I think he had a foot under the ropes. I think Yamanichiro had a foot under the ropes, still over a minute left. The Icarisian suplex, not effective. I love the word Icarisian, I will use it as often as I can. Whip across the hypotenuse, possible tag Kogeki for the Fist team. Are they going to go for it? No, they're not. Irish whip into a dangerous area, drop kick, shotgun style. What the hell is that? Some kind of a submission hold. He's got the arms butterflied with a neck lock. Possibly a choke there. Up. Reversal. Inverted DDT. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. I don't think we're getting any #1 contenders tonight.
This match has also been ruled a time limit draw.
Well, it's live sports television, ladies and gentlemen. It happens. Okay, so basically, we still have a hole in the best four, and we don't have any tag team #1 contenders. But right now, it is time for a trios match. And we're about to learn who Matt Classic Jr. will face in the final bout of the Test of 10. One way or the other, it's the final. That will happen at AWL 250. Wyvern will challenge Nakanichi for the Grand Championship at that historic event. But tonight it's a six-man tag trios action in the AWL arena. And here they come.
The following contest is a trios match. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first the trios combination of Wyvern, Aztec Kaiser Neo, and Matt Classic Jr. Together they are G-Dai.
It's all fun and games with Shinji Dai, the new era, the new generation, the second generation. Cheer them, psych themselves up for the match, get the crowd involved, get the crowd on their side. But they've got to be worried. Wyvern is looking at a Grand Championship opportunity. Those don't come around every day. Matt Classic Jr. is looking at a match where he either wins a golden opportunity or he's out of a job. Well, we know the first two members of the opposing trios team, the Grand Champion and his Heavy.
And their opponents, introducing first, the combination of Bigfoot and the Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Bud Light Nakanichi. Together they are Big Time Thug S.
It still makes me sick to see the greatest prize in professional wrestling around the waist of Tanaka Kenichi. Thick. The only question now, who will join them and who will face Matt Classic Jr. at AWL 250 in the final bout of the Test of 10? Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh my God, it is.
And their opponent, making his way to the ring from the pits, Dharma
Matt, I am so sorry. I don't know how this happened. How the AWL commissioner would permit this, but if you want a golden opportunity, you may have to best the devil himself. Formerly the greatest wrestler in the history of the AWL, Gamba, made a pact with the demon Gisei for the power to protect the Animated Wrestling League. But the allure of the dark forces, too strong for Gamba to overcome. He is now permanently Gamba Ishii Dark. The demon Gisei. Conspicuous by his absence here, ladies and gentlemen. And as always with Tanaka Kenichi, it's going to be Bigfoot starting us off, facing off against the #1 contender for the Grand Championship. And you and I both know that Bigfoot has his marching orders. Injury. Injure. Stop. Prevent Wyvern from challenging for that title, or at least make him a vulnerable contender when he does. Oh! Ow. This is not good. And a quick tag, instant tag. Gamba Hishi Dark in the ring. One of the most powerful forces of evil in the AWL today. And actually, I would say in the AWL ever. Gamba, the second, Gamba Hishi Dark as he is now known, the second best win-loss record in the AWL. Second only to H03. Wyvern trying to control the pace. Gamba Hishi Dark will not permit that, I'm sure. This is our semi-final match of the evening. We still have the Joshi reshuffle match to determine a #1 contender. Tag made, in comes Matt Classic Jr., and this is a preview of 250 Sling Blade! The Devil's Scythe, the Reaper's Scythe, by Gamba Hishi Dark. Matt Classic Jr. is going to have to learn everything he can from this match. This is not the Gamba of old. This is not Isho Kenmei Itsumo Gambarimasu. This is darkness. This is evil. This is the forces of the pit. Hisatsu Aza. The wings of the devil, Akama no Tsubasa! If he does that at AWL 250, Matt Classic Jr.'s young career will be over. Unless he can do that. I just can't make finishers work all the time, can I? Matt Classic Jr. thinking something, knee strike. He wears those knee pads, but that's still going to hurt a lot, especially if it's strong enough to knock you back into the ring. One, two, kick out. Power bomb. I've seen this before. Yes, sit out power bomb. High impact. All pain. I don't know what else to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Irish whip into the corner. We're going to see a tag. Unfortunately, no. Matt Classic Jr. needs to make use of something he won't have at AWL 250, and that's his friends. Tag made to the #1 contender. Shinji Dai, Tag Team Isatsuwaza, Generation Gap. The Generation Gap. 2. And Gamba Hishi Dark nearly suffering a rare loss. Oh! A physics-defying backbreaker. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry I'm not giving constant speaking. Right now, I'm just a fan. I'm watching this. And I'm thinking ahead to AWL 250. And the test of 10, to say nothing of the Grand Championship main event. Dragon Drop, number 1. Shades of his mentor and former friend of Gamba. Break up by Tanaka Kenichi, the Grand Champion, getting involved. Shinji Dai Sunrise. If Wyvern can do that at 250, we will have a new Grand Champion. It's Pandemonium Run Wild. The referee threatening to disqualify everybody here. In comes Aztec Kaiser Neo with Superhero versus Super Villain in the semifinal match of AWL 248, the Contenders Quest. So far, no contenders have completed the quest. But we will have a number 1 contender for the Joshi Championship momentarily. Tag made, in comes Bigfoot, imposing his will immediately. The heavy, the backup, the bodyguard, the cheater. Kaiser punch to frickin' Bigfoot. If you don't believe that Aztec Kaiser Neo is a superhero, I take it that show of superhuman strength will be sufficient to convince you. Irish whip into the corner. Tag made. We're going to try. Are they going to try to pull the generation gap? Yes, they are. How are they holding this man up? Oh, generation gap to Bigfoot. Somehow that worked. Do not ask me. Do not ask me. There we go. Irish whip. Double into the corner. The type of chaos you only see in these kind of trios matches. I don't think Gamba Hishi Dark's feeling any of that. This is nuts. Wait a minute. Shinji Dai Sunrise. Flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Broken up by the Grand Champion. Hopefully that will not be an option. Cravat suplex. Hopefully that will not be an option at 250. What is this? A tag? Okay, I'm sorry. This is horrible what I'm seeing here. Vertical suplex. Wyvern, I can tell in his body language, he's tired, needs to tag out. Giving Gamba Hishi Dark time to recover as Matt Classic Jr. gets up close and personal. fighting styles are like fingerprints. He now knows that this Gamba Dark is not the man he knew. Dang. This is bonkers. Gamba Dark just standing there like a zombie, completely devoid of emotion, completely devoid of humanity. And now he's looking. Akuma no Tsubasa. 1, 2. Did Aztec Kaiser Neo just go for the ref? Maybe he hit his head one too many times, rattling around in that helmet. Bigfoot. Backbreaker. It's almost the wrath of the gods. 5 minutes remaining. Oh. Gamba Dark has an answer for everything Matt Classic Jr. has thrown at him. All Matt Classic Jr. has right now. Oyasumi Nasai. All he has right now is guts and fighting spirit. That's brought him 9 matches deep into the test of 10 over the last season and a half. For the 3rd time in this contest, Akuma no Tsubasa. 1, 2, 3. No! Wyvern able to break it up at the last millisecond. That was 2.9 if ever I saw it. 4 minutes change. And he walks away from Tanaka Kenichi. Kenichi's not going to be happy with that insult. Wyvern leaving the 2 legal men to the match. 4 minutes remaining. Matt Classic Jr. He's going to have to be at 100% if he wants to have any chance at AWL 250 against this man. Uh-oh. We've seen this before. Knockout kick. He dodges it. He dodges it. Opportunity knocks. Tag Kogeki. No. Called off of the pass, but he will not stop fighting. Throws him back into the corner. Goes for an RKO out of the corner. Gets nothing. Powerbomb. No, wait a minute. Matt Classic Jr. still fighting. He lands on his feet. Canadian Crunch. A code breaker. A soul breaker. You can call that the soul breaker when Gamba Dark does it. Ah! This is ridiculous. Gamba Dark is enjoying this, I think. I think he's actually smiling. And almost shades of the Ishoken Mei rubbing his fall to the dark side in all of our faces. Oh no, not this, not this. Oh! 1, 2. Don't break it up. He could have just had his neck broken. The human neck is not a shock absorber. Jesus Christ, that's the move that ended the career of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Missed from the champion to the challenger. At 250, Akuma no Tsubasa. One, 2, 3, and mercifully, it's over. Matt Classic Jr. may actually have a broken freaking neck.
Here are your winners. Big Time Thug S and Gamba Dark.
Good Lord. The forces of evil victorious tonight. In almost every match, they actually had a winner. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. 4 women will enter. And the winner of the bout will be the number 1 contender for the AWL Joshi Championship. The ladies take the main event.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 falls, and it is a 4-way reshuffle match in the Joshi division. Introducing first, making her way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico, the Jewel of Lucha Libre and the number 1 contender in the AWL Best 4, Joya!
For those of you unfamiliar with an AWL reshuffle match, the loser of the first, it's an elimination 4-way. The loser of the first fall is the number 4 contender. Loser of the second fall, number 3. Loser of the final fall, number 2. Winner of the final fall, AWL Best 4 number 1 contender.
And her opponents, introducing first, making her way to the ring, she is the number 2 contender in the AWL Best 4, Jackie Monier.
Direct descendant of Thomas the Moor Milnew. A woman with a chip on her shoulder, the ties of Tokyo Skytree. She and Joya have had a rivalries going back to their respective debuts in the AWL. Far and away be the strongest, most powerful wrestler in this match. But will that be enough with as many combustible elements in play as we have here? Will that be able to beat the teamwork of the next 2?
And their opponent, making her way to the ring from the light side of the human psyche, one half of Yin and Yang. She is the number 3 contender in the AWL Best 4, Yin.
Yin is indeed a Season 0 original, one half of the original AWL Tag Team Champions, back when we were still allowed to do intergender matches. She and her sister entered the Best 4 last week, defeating Athena Jane in a 2-on-1 handicap match. Since Yin got the pin, she has the higher rank going into this contest.
Her partner/opponent tonight, making her way to the ring from the dark side of the human psyche, one half of Yin and Yang and the number 4 contender in the AWL Best 4, Yang!
Referee calls for the bell, and yes, it looks like Yin and Yang are going to have opposite dance partners here. Yang going up against Jackie Milnew, and Joya mixing it up with Yin on the other side of the ring. It'll be interesting to see how the sisters, how the partners fare against each other in this match. There are no allies. This is not a tornado tag team match. There's a shot at the Joshi Championship on the line. We've only ever had one Joshi champion, and that is the reigning Akira Merune, the undefeated mistress of 1,000 holds. Hard shot by Yin to Joya. Yang looks like she's going to fly off of the red rope. She's going to pull it off. Brainbuster. Oh, and that was weird. Not sure if she hit anything there. And now the sisters going at each other. Fisherman Buster, Yin to Yang. Yin and Yang have been mostly absent from the AWL since their more recent appearances. They technically only have one victory and one loss between them. And that's all been in tag team action. This is the first time we've technically seen these women in singles matches. At least since Season 0. Jackie Molyneux, on the other hand, comes into the match with a record of 1-2. Joya with a record of 1-1. 13 minutes on the clock. And is Yin going to pin her sister here? 1, 2. No, not quite yet, but she'll have to eventually if she wants to win the number 1 contendership. He comes in at number 3, Japanese arm drag. Yin rolls to the outside, good strategy. There's no count out. There are no count outs in a reshuffle match, but you must win inside the ring. Pinfalls and submissions may only be acknowledged inside the 20x20-foot AWL ring. In the event of another freaking time limit draw, any wrestlers, except for any falls that we see, ranks will remain the same. So we're going to have a number 1 contender no matter what. If there are no falls, or if Joya is still in the match, she will be number 1 contender. And the Jewel of Lucha Libre looks like she's going to fly. Head scissors hits it perfectly. Oh, what was that? Joya with a seemingly impossible mid-air counter as Yin and Yang are brawling out on the outside. These two have faced each other in the ring before, back in Season 0. Elbow drop from the sky. Joya, a shining meteor flying down into the AWL ring. Jackie Molyneux looking for her Kiniku Buster, her Muscle Buster finisher perhaps. That's going to get blocked. Joya will eventually be looking for the Diamond Flosion. And of course, both members of Yin and Yang, the Duality Driver. We're 4 minutes in now. We have yet to have an elimination. Up, down, knee breaker, Fisherman Buster by the challenger. And Yang now looking for maybe a Duality Driver on her sister. Yes, she is. Hisatsuwaza Duality Driver. Cover 1, 2. Kick out by Yin. I'm hoping Yin and Yang had a deal backstage that, hey, we leave it all in the ring, no hard feelings one way or the other. I always kind of hope that when you get tag team partners going against each other in these kind of multi-man singles matches. Now Yin looking maybe for the Psyche Slam. No, elbow drop from the top. Classic. Animated Wrestling League. And that's it.
Yang has been eliminated.
Well, in this situation, Yang will remain as the number 4 contender. Yin remains at number 3. No change in the rankings off of that first fall. There's a big backbreaker that sends Joya to the outside in defense. Yang not happy that her sisters eliminated her from the bout, but it is what it is. She goes back to the locker room area. Yin alone in the ring with Jackie Molyneux. Waistlock into a jackknife. She's got her pinned. 1, 2, 3.
Jackie Molyneux has been eliminated.
And Jackie Molyneux drops from rank 2 to rank 3. Yin now the number 2 contender. Joya trying to maintain her number 1 contender status. 1, if she may do it there, no she will not. Didn't have the legs properly Nelson'd, I think. 9 minutes on the clock, plenty of time for anything to happen in this show. Main event of the evening, AWL 248. Contenders quest, and these two women questing to be the number 1 contender. Duality driver. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yin with a clean sweep. Yin will pick up 3 victories in the win-loss records. Incredible athletic lucha libre action from Joya, but it was in fact Yin and Yang that were the story of the match. Yin with the duality driver to pick up the 3rd and final fall.
Here's your winner and the new number 1 contender, Yin.
And I'm just going to enter that into the the records right now. Let's make it official. We have a number 1 contender. We have a Joshi Championship match for AWL 250. There you see it. Akira Merine defends the title and her undefeated streak against the veteran Yin. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been AWLWrestling.blogspot.com. Visit that site for all your AWL news and previews and promos. But until next week, korede kimarida.